So you were curious to find out more information about the Baltic Battalion's DLC. Unlucky because we all were. Now, the only thing that we have really revealed, by the way, they didn't give us a date. I mean, it's the end of Q1. It's been so overdue, it's actually kind of ridiculous. The thing that they have given us is some really cool pictures. And I'm not talking about these because we already know about them. I'm talking about these. Now, you guys know that I love these kinds of things. I think they're just actually quite beautiful, in all fairness, and I do like to use them as thumbnails for videos because they are so damn cool. So let's have a look at them. We've got the Jägeris, which means hunter, or used to mean hunter in Old Germanic. I wonder if that's translated into Lithuanian, which is what that flag is. So yeah, oh, there we go. They write that it's Lithuanian here as well. So a bit of a recon squad right there. Looks super duper cool. We've got some scouts. Don't look to have any big boy rifles, so I assume they're just more like a fighting recon kind of squad. Wonder if they're going to have bazookas, because there's only two guys there, but yeah, they're going to be bigger than just two guys with M4s or R20s, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're R20s. Yeah, okay, well, again, it says it right here. Oh, and the Negev and the Spike short-range anti-tank missile. Okay, so pretty cool. Basically sounds like similar to an RC squad to me, but I'm not too sure. We've got these guys now. This is goddamn cool looking. Not sure if that's actually going to camouflage them, but yeah, that is Latvia. That is Latvia's flag right there. So very cool looking squad there. I also really love how the old European countries obviously have very historic logos for their squads, just like this one. Just very cool. That is the Estonian flag, by the way, in case you weren't. Again, yeah, it does say it right here. God, Lima, why are you such an idiot? Right, here we get some more. Allow me to just quickly say a huge thank you to you guys supporting me on Patreon and on YouTube channel members, of course. I've made a new format. Thank you so much for your support. More exciting squad, so I mean, that is God damn, that's a good picture. Whoever designs these thumbnails should be given the PR job instead of the announcements that they've made. By the way, I will just quickly play the video, a quick summary of what happened. Essentially, they told us nothing, and it was just them two talking about literally nothing.
First of all, we wanted to address the topic of the release date. We want to reassure you that Baltic Battalion will be released before the end of the month. So, promise, it's coming in a couple of weeks. We're just waiting to clear basically the spring sale discount. Broken Arrow is going to be discounted from the 19th to the 26th at 50% off, but we're also going to extend that until April 6th.
Empty words. Okay, so we've got some snipers. That is a, what's it called? Bolt action. I can't believe I forgot that word. A bolt action 50 cal, I'm pretty sure. I mean, look at that humongous muzzle brake. And that is it's a marksman rifle of sorts. I can't remember the exact name. For God's sake, here it is, an R20L. Right, okay, there we go. Oh, we've got the AWP here, so Arctic Warfare International or whatever. The British use this. A lot of European countries obviously use this. Again, sick picture. I wonder if that's some targets in the background, but they're facing the wrong way. Cool, very cool. Let's look at some more of the mechanized infantry. I suppose these are your generic sort of line infantry kind of guys. Super cool logo, super cool stuff right here. The Vilkers in the background right there with its Bushmaster gun. These are cool too, G36s. I mean, I've done a more in-depth video about the videos. Basically, from when I first saw these pictures, I already did a video on that. So this is just more looking at the really cool, yeah, the super duper cool bits of art. Now that's a Mini-Me, that's a G36, obviously, and that's a Carl Gustav 3, maybe 4. No, is it a 3? Again, I'm sure, say here. Oh shit, it's an AT4. Right, okay. Volunteer forces. Right, still goddamn cool looking. I also love what they do with the helmets. We do that as well, but the Americans tend not to, apart from, well, the airborne, clearly. So there we go. Looks like the Baltic countries do it, apart from these guys, clearly, which is fine, but a 4-man squad. If that is a 4-man squad, I expect it to be pretty damn cheap with that bazooka that they got right there. So yeah, cool. If it's a national defense force, I'm sure it'd be a bit like the reserves or the mechanized, maybe about 50 points or something like that. Could be pretty cool. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, do you have enough flags there? No, be proud of your country. Good job. That is the G3, not the SLR. Now, on the previous video, I did think it was an SLR just because, I mean, they from a distance, they do look pretty similar. But yeah, it is quite clear that it's a different weapon. And that is quite obviously an MG3 right there. Again, very cool logo. Yeah, with all these units. Here we go for some special... I mean, god damn. These boys look cool AF. Super duper cool, yeah. I don't know why I'm doing a German accent. I mean, these guys aren't German, that's for sure. In fact, they're Lithuanian. Cool. Mini-me with espresso, is that? Pretty cool. Milan, anti-tank missile developed by France and Germany. Looks good. I'm sure it'll be similar to a Cornet or maybe one of the other sort of ATGMs that Russia has. So good stuff there. We've got a Javelin. Cool. We're all familiar with the Javelin. Yeah, good bit of kit. But here is the spike, something we might not be familiar with. It is essentially... who makes the spike? I can't remember. But it is basically... well, I think in the game it's going to be an improved version of the Javelin. So that's pretty cool too. Right. Essentially an Igla. Nothing too exciting. Ironic that it's shooting down a Russian Mi-28 right there. So, yeah. It does say that it's actually a Grom, which is a Polish-made Soviet equivalent of an Igla. Okay, I mean, they do look the same. I guess all anti-aircraft manpads kind of look the same, really. Apart from, that looks more like a Stinger. But essentially, yeah, fair play. People have made them better. Different countries have adapted the weapons to make them better, and that's absolutely fine. I've got no issues with that whatsoever. Is that the same Mi-28 getting shot down? No, I think it's a different heli, but that's fine. Cool, and we got this RBS-70, which, yeah, looks like it's stationary. It's not fire on the move. The Ka-52 is looming upon it right there, but yeah, I don't think it's going to shoot it down, shooting the wrong way, mate. Cool, good, good, good. Swedish Robot System 70. That is, wow, what an interesting name for not a robot. Okay, M2 Browning. Nothing unfamiliar there. Big bullet, big damage. Grenade launcher, again, kind of cool looking, but it is just a grenade launcher, I think, as far as I'm aware. Grenade launcher and machine gun team. Now we're cooking. Now it's a bit more exciting because having these two in one squad is pretty nifty. I quite like that a lot. So yeah, we'll see how it works out in the game, but that is pretty jazzy. Alright, we've discussed all these vehicles already, again using this exact picture, so that is cool. Don't really want to talk about it too much because again, if you want to hear me talk about the vehicles in depth, then check out the other video. It'll be linked in the description below. Cool. Some more AA. Nice, nice, nice. Aim 9, aim 120. So yeah, that is your shore ride. Pretty cool. But basically the exact same as a slam ram, if I'm not wrong, really. German. Iris. Yeah. A lot of these vehicles are foreign, but that's absolutely fine. You've no issues with nations importing other nations' weaponry. Okay, some more cool pictures of the Albatross. Yeah, I really like the Spartan though. So the C-27, basically a mini Herc, is actually really cool, and I just like how it looks. It's yeah, cool. Here's some infantry. I'm sure you can put a Ranger in the back of it. Good stuff. That is it. I mean, literally, that is it. I'm gonna play the trailer for you guys because yeah, it's not exactly exclusive. I mean, they did just show it to everybody, but I imagine not that many people watched it because it was, yeah, a very disappointing newscast. So there you go. Without further ado, please enjoy the trailer. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. See you next time.